Been curious about how the Venetians managed to build a city on water. In 452 AD, the Roman Empire was on the brink of collapse. To escape the chaos and the Huns, the Venetians fled by boat to the small islands near the coast. These islands were actually swampy marshlands made of soft clay, barely able to support a person's weight. Yet in this challenging environment, they accomplished a feat that stunned the world. They began by collecting large amounts of timber from the forests. The timber was driven, one by one, into the 5-meter deep clay layer, tightly packed together. This not only compressed the clay, but also stabilized the wooden piles. After leveling the uneven piles, they laid wooden planks to distribute the pressure, followed by multiple layers of stone. This complex process formed a solid foundation. With the foundation in place, they began constructing houses. Initially they used wood, but after experiencing several disasters, they switched to bricks. To reduce the weight of the buildings, they limited them to 3 stories and used lime and mortar instead of cement. This made the houses more flexible and able to twist slightly, with anchor rods used to stabilize the exterior walls. Once the first house was built, more followed, and thus Venice slowly took shape. For the first 500 years there were no bridges. Transportation was entirely by boat. As the number of buildings increased, horses began to traverse shallow waters. Floating bridges and wooden bridges were constructed, eventually leading to the stone bridges that connect the hundreds of islands we see today. Surrounded by seawater with no freshwater source, the Venetians initially transported drinking water from the mainland by boat. As the population grew, this supply became insufficient. They started excavating empty spaces, waterproofing them and filling them with sand and stones, leaving a wellhead to store rainwater. Even the drainage pipes from rooftops led underground. The 600-plus wells throughout Venice acted like funnels, collecting rainwater to sustain the population. The Venetians' transformation of a marshy island, unable to support human weight, into a world-renowned city is truly remarkable. The ingenuity and resourcefulness of those who invented Venice are nothing short of genius.